garage. Well, I'm out here with my trusty Strat and my trusty Toyota, and I keep waiting for the phone to ring from Warner Music since I fixed Devin Dawson's truck. Surely to goodness they're going to either offer me a contract or even let me be in his band, so I keep waiting for the phone to ring. Alright, so this is pretty much the final stick fork in the Devin Dawson truck videos. First thing I would say is that Devin's a great guy. I had very limited exposure to him. At the beginning I met him at his house, and I don't know if I talked to him in the middle. I don't think I did. And at the end he came and picked up his truck, and that was super cool. I think Devin is one of those guys, if I called him up and said, hey Devin, I need some help with something, he would be over here and help me, because I think he's that kind of dude. Second thing I would say is that I wasn't looking to fix an old Chevrolet pickup truck. It's not like I don't have plenty of projects of my own to do. So it wasn't a money-making opportunity. I didn't contact Warner Music and say, please, please let me fix a truck for a country music star because I'm a fanboy. No, that's not what happened. I was contacted by them. Now, when they contacted me, I got a big song and dance number, and they should have had music to it, because I was told, oh yeah, we're going to do cross promotion, and at some point Devin's going to come out where you're repairing the truck, and we're going to have a film crew, and you know, this is going to be good for your channel. We're looking for a YouTube influencer. You know, this is going to be a cross promotion between the two channels, and you know, all that sounded really good. Now, to tell you the truth, why would I do it for any other reason, right? I don't need the money to repair vehicles, otherwise I'd open a repair shop. I don't really like working on Chevrolet pickup trucks that much when I can work on Jeeps. So really, the truth of the matter is, the only reason I did this was because I thought it could promote my channel, which is what I like to do, is promote my channel. It's my channel, Redneck Garage, awesome. Unfortunately, that's not what happened, and the whole thing left really a pretty bad taste in my mouth. So the timeline of events kind of went like this, right? Went out to Devin's, they towed the truck over to my house. I was going to start working on it, no problem at all. I was starting to diagnose what he told me was wrong with it. Next thing I know, I get a phone call from his agent. His agent says, hey, I'm so-and-so, and I'm working on a deal. I was like, okay. He goes, don't buy any parts yet, because I'm working on a deal with Advanced Auto Parts. And I'm like, okay, great, whatever. You know, I thought maybe they're going to drop off parts after I give them a list or something like this, right? We're on a deadline, and I'm trying to get this thing finished, but now I have to stop work and wait for Advanced Auto Parts. So a day goes by, and I text him back. I was like, did you hear anything? And he's like, no, but go ahead and use those parts. I'm still working with them. It's like, okay, so I had to go buy all the parts for the truck. So I go down to Advanced Auto Parts, buy all the parts that was needed, and came back. Now, here's the problem with that, is that I source parts from many different places, whether it's Amazon, eBay, O'Reilly's, sometimes AutoZone, if I can stomach going in there when they don't know anything. It's really a sad auto parts store. And Advanced also. Whoever has the best price is where I'm going to buy the parts, right? Well, unfortunately, Advanced was not the best price. They were higher on most everything that I purchased, but I was kind of forced into buying from them. And if you look at this clip, you can see where Randy kind of spills the beans. Radiator. Probably could use some hoses.
Rock Auto.
No, we can't use Rock Auto.
Oh, okay, why not?
No. I've got things in the works here.
Okay.
You can't.
Sorry.
We're dealing with Advanced Auto Parts.
Advanced Auto Parts.
We don't know yet, though.
Oh.
They're supposed to be working out a deal with. That's why I said no, not Rock Auto, Advanced Auto Parts. That's why I had to say that, right? So I get the truck repaired, finally get all the parts from Advanced and get finished with it. I call the music company, the handler there, and I said, hey, I'm done with the truck, and they get a hold of his agent, and then they said Devin's going to come by on this time, and I'm like, awesome. So he comes down, he picks up the truck. There was something that I noticed with the truck that I hadn't diagnosed or knew that there was even an issue with, and it happened when I was just starting it.
I hope it does that in the video, because there's a scene where I like can't get it started and the boss man's coming after me and I'm like trying to, you know what I mean, like the movie scene.
Yeah, the AC. I didn't really think anything about it. The truck was running fine. Once it was running, the thing ran like a scalded dog, and I was happy with it. The story was told to me this way: we're going to trailer it out to Pueblo, Colorado, where this crushing yard is. We're going to do the video shoot out there. Thanks for your help. And I'm like, okay, great, right? So I finished the first video of the series where it was just going to his house and picking up the truck, and I put it online, and I forwarded a link to the video to his agent. Well, the next thing I know, I'm getting texts and emails and phone calls from Warner Music saying, you got to take that down, the video isn't released yet, yada, yada, yada. Which I guess they're big enough they could go to YouTube and say, we have a copyright claim on this artist or something. I don't know if they really could do that or not. There was truthfully, all the people at Warner Music weren't awful, but his agent could have just responded to me rather than going back to them. All that's to say, whatever. So I pull the video back down and wait for the video of his to come out. Now, they don't give me any notice and say, hey, the video's about to come out, or Devin never came and did any filming like they originally told me. So I was kind of in the dark about that. So I think awesome. The truck's going to be out in Pueblo, Colorado. They're going to shoot the video and bring it back. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I thought, no problem. They're going to shoot the video out there. They're going to trailer it or ship it, you know, whatever. Next thing I know, I'm getting a call from his agent saying, hey, things have changed. We can't fit it within our time frame to ship the truck out there. So Devin's going to drive it. And I said, wow, that's like 1,200 miles, isn't it, from Nashville? And he's like, yeah, it's about 1,200 miles. Will the truck make it? Well, you're asking me if a truck that I worked on because of a cooling issue and it wouldn't start or run at all, if it's going to make it 1,200 miles out to Pueblo, Colorado. That's like going to a podiatrist that just fixed your toenail and saying to him, hey, do you think I've got any heart problems? How does he know? How do I know? Nobody, there's no way I could know that. And I said, well, I don't know, dude. I said, you know, it was running pretty good, so probably we'll make it. Well, here's a little video clip of that.
It literally just shut off in the middle when I was driving, so.
Indeed, it did make it. Awesome! The truck is out in Pueblo, Colorado, and it's ready for its main video shoot. That's just outstanding and great. Next thing I get a phone call saying, hey, the truck died. I was like, okay, what do they want me to do? I'm in Nashville, Tennessee, and they're in Pueblo, Colorado, right? So finally, they said, okay, they told me that it died, it wouldn't start, and I'm just like, well, it could be this, 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 and this, but, you know, it's hard for me to say. You might want to get a mechanic from Pueblo to look at it. Next thing I hear is that they had to hotwire the truck, so I have no idea, still don't really know, of what they had to do to it. It had nothing to do with the fuel injectors or the radiator, I can tell you that much. So anyway, the video gets made, the video comes out, and then I start the video series, right? So here's the really crappy part in my mind. All these claims that they got, you know, we want you to fix the truck, and we want a YouTube influencer, and we want you to be a co-partner in this, and we're going to cross-promote. How many times do you think the Redneck Garage or myself was mentioned in the videos, in any of the production materials, on any website, anywhere for Warner Music or Devin Dawson or the truck or anything else, even specific to this video? Zero. Not once. Well, it's really not Devin's fault. It's the people that I dealt with that really kind of were dishonest with me on the front end, and that's kind of the whole take on it. The truck was used in the video, it made it through it, and it's back in Nashville now, and I will probably never work on it again because they probably don't like me either. Anyway, the Toyota truck, we're going to be starting to work back on that. I'm just waiting for the weather to break. It is so freaking cold here. I can't do any painting yet, so we're waiting for that. I got some announcements on a Jeep project, right? Keep watching, and you won't see any more Chevy pickup trucks, and you won't see more country music stars, I'm guessing. I'm David from the Redneck Garage. Keep turning wrenches.